IGS Lakie, this is Mr. Mather.
Hello, Mr. Dersh.
I'm Mrs. DeWatt.
And I'm not dressed here for the occasion.
Welcome to episode 4 of COVID Cooking. We took a little break over the holidays. Hopefully everyone's holidays were great. You got an opportunity to get in the kitchen and cook for your family. Today we're going to do a new recipe, but we don't really know which one. Mr. DeWatt, what's your favorite food to have for dinner?
Probably tacos.
Tacos, okay.
Especially in a bowl. Tacos.
Okay, so I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Dersh? What's your favorite? Do you think we should just do tacos or?
Tacos are good, but who doesn't like a good hamburger?
Yeah, I like a good hamburger.
Hey,
Yeah.
good cheeseburger?
Yeah, those are good too. Yeah.
Tough to beat.
Okay, so, well, we have a problem here. Or do we? Why don't we make...
Dilemma.
Yeah. Why don't we make cheeseburger tacos today, Gators? Okay, so today on the menu, cheeseburger taco. Why can't we have both?
The best of both worlds.
Why can't we have both?
Listen here.
All right, so before we get started, I'm going to go over the ingredients that you will need.
Okay. We'll hold them up.
Okay. And we have, as far as the spices go, to season your burgers, we have chili powder.
Chili.
Okay. We have ground cumin.
Cumin.
And we have some salt.
Salt.
Yeah. Then we have our ground beef.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if you were going to make the vegetarian version of this, you would use ground round, but you would do all the same kind of type of cooking. Okay. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil if needed. We've got that. Cheddar cheese, sliced or in a block. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, and we have 8 corn tortillas. There we go, our pack of tortillas. Iceberg lettuce. There it is. A tomato.
My favorite, remember.
And then some salsa and sour cream up top.
The decorations.
Okay. So, you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, because this is such a different type of recipe, I know I've never made something like this before. Have you guys?
No.
No. Okay, so this is new. So the first thing that we do is we turn our oven on and preheat it to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So we got that. Okay. And then in a small bowl, we are going to combine the spices. Okay, so we are going to combine the chili, the cumin, and the salt. 3 tablespoons of the chili powder. Perfect. Okay.
Perfect.
Good. A half teaspoon, teaspoon will be your smaller spoon, of ground cumin.
About right.
There we go. And then probably just like a pinch or dash or however you want to call it of salt.
A little bit in your hand, and then you go bloop.
Perfect. Okay.
Like
We kind of mix that around a little bit. Okay. Now, Mr. Dersh is going to form the hamburgers. Okay. The first thing Mr. Dersh is going to do, he's got his tray of ground beef. He's going to divide it. Oh, he's washing his hands. Good.
Second time.
He's going to divide that tray of ground beef into 4. Okay. 4 equal parts. So he's probably going to, yeah, you can break it in half and then break it in half again. Perfect. Okay. And then what he's going to do is he's going to gently form the meat into thick discs. Think hockey pucks.
We have to add the spices now
Okay.
or later?
We're going to add it later. Yeah.
Okay. Hockey puck.
Okay.
Yeah, good hockey puck.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
It's almost like it was designed to go into 4 pieces, hey?
I make it look easy.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good job.
Making it look easy.
It's my job at home, usually, is to make the meatballs.
Yeah. All right. Once that's done, Mr. Dersh placed it on wax paper, okay, non-stick wax paper, and then he's going to fold the wax paper over
Wash hands.
Okay, let him wash his hands. And so this is the wax paper that we will then fold over. Okay, and then you can put a little bit of pressure and you can press those down a little bit. Okay, until they're a little bit flatter. We're looking about a ½ inch thick.
I
Okay.
won't steal Mr.
Okay.
Gersh's job.
Okay.
That's like what we wear this thing for, I guess, huh?
Yeah, oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Beauty.
That looks good. Awesome. Now we're going to. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Always thinking. Always.
This must be a thinking classroom.
There you go.
And then we're going to sprinkle the seasoning medley that Mrs. DeWatt mixed together, and we're going to sprinkle that on the hamburgers. We got to get both sides, okay? So be gentle when you're flipping them over.
I'm going to do it this
Yeah,
way.
and I think that's
Oh.
fine.
You're like Emerald Lagasse. Bam! Bam, bam!
That's just what I was thinking.
It looked like you were going to do a band there.
That's what I thought he was going
Then
to
I
do.
check it out, I was ended up on the floor.
Okay.
Enough for both sides, I guess.
Yeah. We should do we have a
Okay.
flipper or anything? Spatula?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
would, just,
must.
I would just fold the wax paper over and fold it, flop it the other way.
Listen here.
Thinking.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, flip those burgers over. Good.
Using less.
Hmm?
Using
Finish
less utensils and.
More brains?
Sure, let's go with that. Can't
All
even think of another word.
So once you've sprinkled both sides of the patties with the spice mix from the bowl, okay, you're going to cut each patty in half. So you're going to have 8 pieces total, right? You got 4 full patties. You're going to cut them each in half. Okay? Remember, when you're using cutlery and knives, you use one for the raw meat. So when you have a cutting board, you use that for the raw meat, and the knife for the raw meat, and then that goes in the sink and gets clean. You use something else for your fresh vegetables. Okay?
Yes, boss.
And kind of while we're doing that, I'm going to do our little reminder here as far as kitchen safety goes. Okay, make sure that you have permission from your parents if you're venturing in to the kitchen without supervision. Okay, make sure everything's clean, including your hands and the surfaces that you're cooking on. Cook to the right temperature. We're going to talk about that later. We don't want undercooked hamburgers. Okay. And then be careful when you're using the stove or the oven, okay, or cutting things. And use separate cutting boards, plates, and knives when handling raw meat and produce, okay? That's called cross-contaminating. We want to avoid cross-contaminating. Okay? Good to go?
So, we're
We
good.
got them cut. Nice. So do we have 8?
We have 8.
8 pieces?
8 pieces
Okay.
here. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see or not, but they're cut in half.
Awesome. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to heat a frying pan over medium heat. Okay, so we got that. We got our frying pan. Okay, and when the skillet is hot, we're going to add a tablespoon of oil. Okay, and then 4 of the patties. So we've got 8 there. Depending on the size of the frying pan and the element on your stove, will probably determine what you can fit. But if you can fit all 8, you can. We may be able to, actually. Or you just do 4 at a time, and then cook the other 4 as well.
Okay. She's heating up.
Heating up good.
You bet.
Okay.
In the meantime, I guess, should we start prepping some of the veggies that'll go on with our burger?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
our
Good
burger
idea.
tacos?
So, we have our lettuce that we need to cut. Okay, and we're just going to kind of shred it a little bit, so nice and thin. And then we have our tomato that we can cut into thin slices. Okay, and while we're doing that, I would like to mention that whenever you guys are cooking, make sure that you send us a video or a picture or something like that to show us that you participated, because Save on Foods has provided us with $50 gift cards. So we're going to be
We
probably
had our first
doing
winner
that.
there before Christmas.
Yeah.
And we'll do a draw next week.
Okay.
Maybe the end of next week or sometime around parent-teacher interviews. And we'll give away another $50 gift card to Save On Foods. Thank you, Save On Foods West Side, for being our title sponsor.
Okay.
And for providing the groceries. Okay.
All right. Mr. Dirks is about to transfer those over. Now, what do you think? Do you think you can fit them all on there, or do you just want to go half, 4?
I think she's going to be close. I think we're good. I think we'll get this.
Okay.
So crank it up. That's a country song.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. I've been singing all day today.
They've had it on the crunchy station.
I noticed. That's
Oh, that fits. Perfect. Perfect. So we were able to get all 8 pieces on, so that's going to save us some time. But we have an extra big frying pan with a fairly large element, so we're able to do that. Mr. Dirks is washing his hands again because he's handling the patties. Okay, so we're going to cook the meat for about 3 or 4 minutes aside. Then we're going to flip using a spatula, okay, and cook the other side, okay? So you'll kind of probably hear it sizzling pretty soon, okay? And then once one side's done, 3 or 4 minutes, flip them over, cook the other ones. We're going to add the cheese on so we can melt it. We've got our oven heating, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. And we have Mrs. DeWatt prepping the fresh produce.
My favorite vegetable, actually, I believe this is a fruit, in the whole world is a tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
Just the sarcasm. Are you guys getting the sarcasm there virtually?
So, I have to say something, though. You keep referring to this as a spatula. So my son came home and said, "Can you please solve a dilemma? Is this a spatula or is this a flipper?" And I said, "It's a spatula." And then he pulled out, I don't even know if we have one of the ones here, one of these, where you would like scoop the edge of it.
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, Mom, that's a spatula." So I researched this on Google. Did you know they're both considered a spatula? But this is often referred to as a flipper. A spatula is a broad, flat device used for scraping or flipping. So they're both spatulas.
So moral of the story is?
They were both right.
Okay.
Yeah. There was no argument to be had.
We teach part of the cooking here on the COVID kitchen.
Okay, so hamburgers, it's smelling good. Hamburgers are cooking. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's something that we can do in the meantime while the hamburgers are cooking.
We could sing.
Okay.
No.
We can take a pause too and come back once the
hamburgers are
cooking is done. We're prepping on the side.
Yeah, we'll do this. We'll let you guys get caught up, and we'll take a little bit of a break in the video, and when we come back on, the hamburgers will have been cooked, and we'll add the cheese on.
She's sizzling.
Okay.
See you soon.
Yeah, this might be a good time.
Hey guys, we're back. Don't know if you can see, but the hamburgers are almost done. Once again, we want to make sure that the hamburgers are fully cooked through. When they're cut in half like this, it's kind of good because you can see if there's any raw meat. Probably the last part of the raw meat the meat to cook would be right in the middle. Okay, so you can see that. And then just with about a minute or 2 to spare, you're going to put the shredded cheese on the beef. Okay, and you're going to let it melt. Okay, we can even, I think Mr. Dirks is looking for something to cover it with. So it'll help the cheese melt quicker. Okay, so we don't have to flip this one more time. If we did, right, we lose our cheese. So make sure that the other side is completely cooked. Got one cheese left. And while that's happening and finishing cooking, we have our tortilla shells, soft shells. You can use hard shells too, okay? And have like crunchy tacos. But we're going to take our tortilla shells. This is the whole stack. Okay, there's 8 in here. And we're going to wrap it in tin foil. Okay, aluminum foil. Okay. And this is what we are going to place in the oven. We're just going to have it in there for about 5 minutes. We're just looking to warm it. Okay, get it nice and warm.
Oven's been preheated. We're good to go.
Yeah. And then, if you haven't done so already, this is the time where you would prep your produce, the toppings that you're going to put on your cheeseburger taco. Okay, so we kept it simple. We just have lettuce, we have tomatoes. I would maybe, if it was me, I would throw some jalapenos on there. Anything else that you would throw on there? Bacon? I know, I thought for you were going to say bacon.
Oh, yeah, bacon and cheese.
Bacon on everything.
You want to make something taste better. Bacon and cheese is pretty much full.
So it turns into a bacon cheeseburger taco, which sounds pretty good. Okay, guacamole would be really good though. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea or not. Yeah, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure it's fully cooked.
Yeah.
Still a little bit raw.
Okay.
It'll be a couple minutes.
Good. So, when you do get your tacos, when you take the tortilla shells out of the oven, okay, careful when you're handling them, and they're ready to serve. So you would put a tortilla shell on a plate, and we'll construct one for you when it's time.
Okay. See you soon. We're almost there.
Hey guys, we're back. COVID Kitchen Cheeseburger Tacos. Okay, Mr. Dersh has the hamburgers or cheeseburgers locked and loaded. They're ready to go. Okay. I am just taking out the nice warm toasty tortillas right now. And I'll kind of open them up.
Beautiful. You gonna dress a couple up there?
And we can. So then we have these for your family, right? So you know, you can put one on a plate. We'll make 2 right now, 1 for us. Mrs. Gawat loses out. Okay. How you want to wrap these is completely up to you. If you want to go burrito style, you can. If you just want to do like a wrap, you can do that too. If you go, and I don't know if you can see it, but if you go burrito style, you would just put everything in and you would fold over one side and then wrap them over. Okay. Maybe we'll try that. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay. So right now, we are going to top with lettuce and tomato.
Okay. A little bit of lettuce. You want to do your own, Mr. Mather?
Sure.
A little bit of tomato. Obviously, totally personal preference when it comes to this.
Yeah. And that's why you can, if you have people in your family that don't like the same thing. For example, Mrs. DeWatt, I don't know what she would put on hers, right? But I know she's picky, so she's not here right now, so we can say
we can pick on her. Yeah, exactly.
So now, once you have the lettuce and tomato, you're going to put some salsa, okay, and sour cream on there. Probably not too much, but enough. You want some?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Dress it up.
Put that on there. Okay, and then you're going to finish with just a little bit of sour cream too. And again, if you want sour cream, put sour cream. You don't have to have it. Mr. Dersh made a good suggestion in that you can add guacamole, okay, or avocado, sliced avocado.
Yep.
Right? Doesn't have to be guacamole.
You bet.
And that can top off. Okay, so we are done. Now,
It's going to show you our artwork here. There you go.
yeah. Now comes the folding part. Okay, so kind of I'm going to do it burrito style. I'm going to fold over the bottom and then kind of wrap them over like this. Okay, so this way, when I hold it like this, I can eat from the open side, and the bottom side is nicely folded in. Okay,
Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. You want me to fold yours?
Sure. I'm just
Okay.
taking these off the grill so
Okay.
they don't continue to cook on us. Ooh. Slippery.
Okay.
There
And
we
our
go.
hamburger tacos are
Beautiful.
done.
Bon appetit, eh?
That to you.
All right.
I think we pull these because I haven't had one before, so I think we give it a try.
Can't wait. How'd we do?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Best of both worlds. Cheeseburger tacos.
It's a win-win.
Try it out. Send us some photos, and you will be eligible for our draw for the Save on Foods gift card.
Enjoy. Thank you.